Okay, so in this video, I will talk about truth and Boolean logic, how we might be able to teach that. I'm not sure, like this is not very worked out, it might not work yet like this, but yeah. Also, like this involves like the concept of quoting, and I think the concept of quoting is pretty hard maybe to convey and to understand. Um, but also pretty important because like maybe it's a useful step towards being able to bootstrap um, like learning more concepts and communicating more what other concepts mean by eventually being just able to describe it, like make examples for like what stuff means and like make definitions or so, and like having an ability to quote a word there might be useful. Not strictly required, maybe because you can also do examples otherwise through speech, but yeah, like and I don't think that the quoting here will like suffice to convey the general understanding of quoting, but like we can just use it here and like I think they will like they might learn the Boolean algebra stuff and then yeah, like when we use it in other places, eventually they might understand what the quoting means or so. But yeah, like those brackets here, those like are quotes. I just use brackets because like I want a separate symbol for start quote and end quote. And by the way, generally, like if we have nested quotes or also like nested other kinds of brackets or so, I would use some schema that like all the like the nested opening bracket sounds a bit different, and the nested closing bracket also, and it's just like we can clearly distinguish which where we are at, like without needing to keep track of the count. I mean, it's not strictly required, but like, for example, if we have like another like quote inside that, then maybe we have some different opening bracket and different closing bracket or something, just to indicate like, oh yeah, this is a quote within a quote or so, and the end here is not about this end, but just about this or so. And this would like be some simple schema or so, like probably again something they wouldn't get on the first try or like, but maybe with time they would see. Like also generally if they are smart enough, but yeah. Yeah, so like uh, this means truth, this means false, like true, I mean. And yeah, like we can make examples like this and like many examples or so, and then like start examples like this, um, and maybe sometimes like substitute sentences like this for this or so, um, and see whether they can generalize. I mean, like for yeah, this symbol means and. Um, so like and truth, truth equals to true, and like yeah, we for and of course like we need to like give the whole table, but maybe we can like then also introduce or and then test whether they remember the and thing and like generally like first we want to like test whether like we make a new sentence, like we gave them those sentences and maybe a few more, and then like we make a new sentence here, uh, uh, evals, and then like we play the tone that they are expected to respond, and then like they can say like, ah, yeah, okay, this is true. Um, and yeah, so we can test whether they understand the concept of truth and falsity. And yeah, that's what I wanted to say here.